The race for the White House and all the fallout from that first and only debate for the vice presidential candidates. With 34 days until the final votes, Tim Kaine, Mike Pence went toe-to-toe. Their targets, Trump and Clinton. ABC's Tom Yamas is on the scene at Longwood University in Farmville, Virginia. Good morning, Tom.
George, good morning to you. Two very different styles last night at the debate. Senator Tim Kaine aggressive, forcing Governor Mike Pence to defend Donald Trump's policies and his statements. The debate was heated at times, but also very difficult to watch with all the interruptions.
In a combative 90 minutes, the vice presidential candidates sitting just inches from each other, showing they too know how to fight.
6 times tonight, I have said to Governor Pence, I can't imagine how you can defend your running mate's position on one issue after the next. And in all 6 cases, he's refused to defend his running mate's.
No, don't put words in my mouth.
From the start, Senator Tim Kaine playing attack dog, mentioning Donald Trump around 165 times, spouting what sounded like rehearsed attacks.
Do you want a you're hired president in Hillary Clinton, or do you want a you're fired president in Donald Trump?
Governor Mike Pence on defense, but not losing his cool.
Well, first, let me say I appreciated the you're hired, you're fired thing. Senator, you used that a whole lot, and I think your running mate used a lot of pre-done lines.
But Kaine kept firing, regardless if it was the same attack.
Where he called Mexicans rapists and criminals. Donald Trump during this campaign has called Mexicans rapists and criminals. When Donald Trump says Mexicans are rapists and criminals.
At one point, Pence showing his frustration.
You whipped out that Mexican thing again. Look.
Can you defend it?
There are criminal aliens in this country, Tim, who have come into this country illegally, who are perpetrating violence.
Also frustrated, debate moderator Elaine Quijano.
You are Donald Trump's apprentice. Let me talk about this
Senator,
issue
I think I'm still on my time.
Well, constantly having to break up the back and forth.
Gentlemen,
if you can't meet the Nixon standard,
the people at home cannot understand either one of you when you speak over each other.
And front and center at the debate, Trump's tax issues over claiming a $916 million loss in 1995.
But he used the tax code just the way it's supposed to be used, and he did it brilliantly.
How do you know that? You haven't seen this tax
runway because he's created a business that's worth billions of dollars today.
How do you know that?
And Pence then putting the spotlight back on Kaine and Clinton, claiming the Democrats were turning the race into an avalanche of attacks.
To be honest with you, if Donald Trump had said all the things that you said he said, in the way you said he said them, he still wouldn't have a fraction of the insults that Hillary Clinton leveled when she said that half of our supporters were a basket of deplorables.
And Tom, as you pointed out, there a pretty polished performance there from Mike Pence. And we know that Trump was tweeting during the debate saying he thought Pence did a good job, but I wonder if he was rankled at all by the fact that on so many occasions Pence did not defend Trump and his record.
You know, it's still unclear this morning. The Trump campaign was saying Governor Mike Pence clearly won that debate. And right after the debate, Trump sent out a couple of tweets. First, this one saying Mike Pence won big. We should all be proud of Mike. But in the middle of the debate, he seemed to be trolling Senator Tim Kaine, retweeting this tweet. Kaine looks like an evil crook out of the Batman movies. George?
Love those retweets. Okay, Tom, thanks very much.